Alright yo, hello and welcome everybody, what is going on? So we're here today to do Kingdom Manga Chapter, well actually Kingdom Volume 20 second half, Manga Chapter 212 to 217. How are y'all doing? So, I mean by now you already know that there is a schedule in the description down below. So if you want to know when the next one after this comes out, well, you can see it in the description down below. Now as you already know, there is a I can't show the manga itself, and thus we have in the corner, in the top left corner, like the little, it says Photos, Kingdom, Volume 20, Chapter 212, page 99. So that's the 99th page of Volume 20. Obviously, if you're trying to think it along right now, with Chapter 212, page 99 is the cover page. Chapter 212, Villain with Kanki at the front. So in case you're wondering, like, oh, this is chapter 1. This is page 1, I should say. So yeah, I'll just say let's just get right into it. Let's just get started, and then we'll see where we go from here. So let's get started. Chapter 212, Villain. Only villains do this. That's a cool meme. Anyway, it's the enemy. We're under attack. They're here. Get into formation. We'll fight them off. Yeah, slashed. Yeah, poked. Well, more like stabbed, not poked. Stabbed. 4 days since the start of the battle. Grab all the rations. Oh, this one's full of weapons. Kill every last one of the Wei soldiers. So, 4 days since the start. Interesting. Kaishibo, commander of Wei's left army, found himself struggling against Shin's right army and General Kanki's method of combat. Report our resupply team has once again been ambushed. Okay, make them starve. That's a very wise tactic. Make somebody starve in a war of attrition. Kanki did not fight the Wei from head on, but rather scattered his forces across the various hills and mountains to conduct guerrilla warfare. Throughout the day and night, they would launch surprise attacks at any opening they found, and then later immediately retreat. Hey man, they can't keep up for it. Just look at that smirk of him, like in the middle panel at the bottom. And whenever the occasional pursuing Wei unit chased them too far out, they would be completely annihilated by other squads lying in wait. But that was not the only thing Wei Commander Kashibo had to worry about. Rumble. Hot damn! They just flipping just put the guy on a friggin' spike and then just like send him along the hospital, like having multiple stab wounds in the chest with just the flies flying around. He's been dead for that long. Just his organs coming out. They've sent another one. Who is that man? He's a 1,000-man commander belonging to the 8th who went missing 2 days ago. Hey, man. The guy got tortured to death. What's inside the bag, sir? That's, open it up and let's have a... Eyes upon eyes upon eyes upon eyes. No, you don't want to do it here. Piss off. Rip. 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 Rest in peace. Just some flies coming out, just a bunch of eyeballs. Eyeballs. So all of these. Hey man, the guy is a war criminal, soldier, army, whatever. That damn, yeah, he's a psychopath. Good way to put it. That damn psychopath. He won't die cleanly for this. And the soldiers who did this aren't right in the head either. They're a pack of lunatics. Get rid of those right away. Normally the filing corpses cause the enemy's morale to rise in anger, but this is completely crossing the line. Sir, another shipment of cargo has arrived. This one's full of ears. Speaking honestly, by going this far, the fear of Kanki is about to take root within our soldiers. Yeah, psychological warfare. This is a troublesome opponent. Just what has rendered the man known as Remper's right arm to be the... Okay, so he's known as the right arm. And of course we have Genpo here now. Genpo. It's just the tactician. Let's see what he brings to the table. You're bringing shame to the name of the leader of the 4 heavenly kings. Genpo-sama. General Genpo. It's General Genpo. That said, someone who's specialized in head-on collisions like you is probably a bad match for peculiar commanders like this Kanki fellow. Genpo-sama, why have you come here, eh? With both of you there's no way you can lose. The command of the way left army shall be temporarily handed over to me. Switching commanders, was this our Lord's orders? Aye. Well, there's no need to feel down. It's not as if we're questioning your ability. It's just that he's a bad matchup. It's just that a lack of progress on our left front here affects the entire battlefield as a whole. Hence, we must swiftly... Now, this is gonna go terribly wrong. I'm sorry. This guy has so much hype. Yeah, he's got so much hype that even Genpo and all of them are no match. It's just that the lack of progress on the left front here affects the entire battlefield as a whole. Hence, we must swiftly solve the issue here so that we may move on to the next step of the plan. And as I said just then, Kanki is a bad matchup for you at any rate. A tactician for it. I don't even know if Kanki's a tactician. I don't think he's a savage. I think you all are underestimating him. I think he's not a tactician. I think he's a savage. Don't put me together with him. Mental attacks like these are far too shallow a theme. I shall teach him how heavy the weight of true tactics are. This is gonna go down like the Mogo, Mogo battle, you know, where he's like, tactics, screw tactics, we're just gonna rush right through it. Strong attack. Is it? No, it's Mobu, not Mogo. Mogo is the grandfather. Mobu is the one I'm talking about, the more bullheaded one. Just spikes, people just being spiked up. That's about done, I suppose. Let's go. Time to inform the way about the location of this human forest. he just wants to mess with them. That's it. He just... Boss. The enemy's main army is set out. From the way they're moving, looks like they're heading right for our army headquarters. Strange. Our headquarters should be hidden in a place that men like him would never discover. Well, it's not him anymore in charge. About that, our spy... Damn it. My mouse messing up as well. Stupid mouse! Come on. Alright. About that, our spy has also made another report. The enemy's left our switch commander to Genpo. That's the guy who did in our center army on the first day, isn't it? Genpo is the leading strategist under Rempa's command. Boss. And he's just smiling like, foo, 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 foo. That's an evil laugh, right? If you ever want to hear an evil laugh in an anime or a manga, foo, foo, foo is the evil laugh. Universal evil laugh. Foo. Just foo. Just foo. Just straight up just foo. Foo, foo, foo. That's how you know he's a savage and evil. There is a fatal flaw in Kanki's strategy. His plan is to splinter his force into tiny pieces and then buzz around the way army like flies. They can be picked off easier though. All for the purpose of tightening your men's morale, the same as how he's been humiliating all those corpses. Once your morale has dropped to a sufficiently low point, the flies will once again combine into a huge army to land the final blow. But he has dragged this on for far too long, the idiot. I don't think this is gonna... No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One that could be part of the 6th grade generals. You're underestimating him way too much. You may be old and wise, but you think you're too wise right now, and that's your fault. Since our enemy has scattered his forces so loosely across the area, we should simply launch a sudden surprise attack to take his headquarters. With just that one move, we will bring the battle on the left field to a close. So we're using his tricks against him. But sir, Kanki has remained hidden from the moment this battle began. We do not know the location of his headquarters. Of course, we've been searching for it, but of course, after all, the only reason Kanki is utilizing this strategy is because he believes his headquarters will not be discovered. Even if you search, you will not find it. But if we take into account the terrain, the positioning of our forces and the area which they've been attacking, then we can conclude that it's right here. The Kanki army's headquarters is located right here. Kaishibo, take command of the main army and bring me his head. As expected, so he was spot on too. Of Genpo-sama, I found you now, Kanki. It's not going to work. Either the guy is prepared for it, which he seems to be, just based on that foo. Yeah, I'm reading 1,000 things into that one 2-letter word. It's not even a word. It's just like It's just an expression, the fu. And I'm reading that into him that he's prepared. He either he's like awaiting attack and he's just going to destroy you, or it's a trap. Looking at the formation, they're planning to resist us, but at the very least I will acknowledge your bravery to not run away despite knowing we were coming. Let us fight to our heart's content. Wei left army headquarters. Report for Genpo-sama. We have received word from our flag signals. The Kaishibo main army appears to have begun their attacks on the enemy headquarters. Oh, it's so fast. That Genpo-sama's reading for you. In that case, that's the... Are you sure about that? That's the end for them. Once they've crossed blades, no matter what petty tricks Kanki tries to pull, all of it will be useless. Even on the off chance that Kanki happens to possess some measure of martial skill. Likewise, it will be useless against Kaishibo. After all, in just destructive power alone, he can be considered in par with Renpa. What's this? He just looks on. What's this? On par with even Ren. And he just looks on. What's this? Okay, what's coming here? Is it Kanki? Why would messenger corpse like you have bloodstains on your armor? You've got some pretty good eyes for such an... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that. My goodness. You've been had, old man. You've been had. Oh, they just destroyed them all. Now he's on his own. He can't fight. So you would be Kanki. That's right. You got any last words, Gramps? Sneaking in disguise as their own cannot be considered strategy, you fool. Even more so when a commander personally does it. Foo, strategy, the hell. And that's what I've been saying. It's not strategy. The guy just wants to have fun. I'm simply doing things that people just... Or do that, not have fun, make people hate him essentially. Besides, ever since the past, sneaking and breaking into places has always been my forte. Exceedingly arrogant, but it's true your talent isn't half bad. I'm willing to take you as a student, Kanki. No, you're about to die, fam. No thanks. Trash. No thanks. Trash. My mom was trying to follow the old, oh yeah, not bad. I'll take you as a student, bro. I'll take you. Just don't kill me, bro. I'll take you as a student, fam. And he was like, get the fuck out of here, scum. Just like, the fuck are you doing, bro? No thanks. You absolute trash. It hurts me to see old people, especially strategists, go. But man, the Kanki is a savage, alright? just the guy. As I said, it's not strategy. It was never about strategy. It's not strategy. It won't be about strategy. The guy is just... He just likes to have fun. He just likes to do whatever he wants to do. And Genpo did not... We saw how dominant Genpo was. Man took out 80% of the first... on the first day of like the army. That was attacking it in the center. Took out 80% just with strat. Not even, it wasn't like he had a superior anything. He was just pure strategy alone. And Kaiki just says, "Get the fuck out of here, son. Get old man. Get out of here. Get out of here, fam. Get out of here. No thanks, trash." And that was chapter 2. Hey, I'm liking Kaiki. I'll be honest here, I'm liking him a lot. He has that... Alright, first of all, let me go back to chapter 212 and just the cover page, right? He has that... It's like I said, he looks badass. Right, straight up. Like, the first thing that comes into your mind when you see him is just pure badassness. Just with the fur, just like the head, just the hair, the goatee, the eyebrows. He has the eyebrows where the eyebrows aren't messed up. Like, mine are usually like 90% of the time. Then you have the hair that just goes up, and then like the long flowing hair as well. Just looks absolute savage. Like, he just looks like somebody that's like a ruler of the forest. The best way to put it. He rules the forest in a way. It's a bad comparison, I know, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, chapter 213. Moten's proposal. Oh, Moten's proposal. Due to the battlefield being spread over an extremely wide area. That's one of the 4 heavenly kings gone. One of them. One of the 4 heavenly kings is now gone. Due to the battlefield being spread over an extremely wide area, the way had set up gongs that set distances apart so that they could transmit information instantaneously. These gongs would each be rung in relay. Gong, 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 gong. Thanks to this, the other generals who were each fighting in different locations, learn of the news at around the same time. Okay. That one of the 4 heavenly kings, Genpo, had been slain. Moten's proposal. Genpo-sama has been slain. Shouldn't Genpo-sama have been at headquarters? What is the meaning of this? That's impossible. you lot were tricked. Just straight up. Renpa and Hakuki say, I wonder what Renpa thinks. Kanki, who slew Genpo-sama, appears to have immediately disappeared. Hide and seek. I disappeared again. What? It's possible he may be targeting even these headquarters. Even these headquarters right here. Now you've done it, Kanki. You shin dogs, yo. You already know this is gonna be my thumbnail, right? Unless something else happens in this volume, this right here is gonna be my thumbnail. Now you've done it, Kanki. You shin dogs. Should we recall the commanders and redo our deployments? No. No need. The sun's almost about to set. Have the armies make camp where they are. General. With the loss of Genpo, I will have to make some slight adjustments to a battle plan. If anything comes up, send word to me. Forgive me, Genpo, for letting you die in such a worthless way. Though the battlefield does not allow such complacencies, I would still never have expected to lose you after escaping the jaws of death together so many times. But there is no need to feel lowly, Genpo. Soon I shall send you a mountain of Shin corpses to keep you company. Shin Center Army Night Camp. Hey man, they survived so much. Him and his 4 heavenly kings survived so much in the past wars, right? But against Kanki, who, according to Oki, would have been one of the 6 great generals in a different if he was alive back then. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, the new generation is coming up. Ugh, they did it. That shitty geezer's his. To be fair. Now that we're on this page, right? Shin nearly killed Genpo himself if he just didn't miss his spear. He nearly did it. They did that shitty geezer's history. Are you sure, Moten? Yep. General Kanki's amazing. He avenged all of our men in the center army. Hell yeah, that's what you get. Thank God. I was pissing myself thinking we'd get caught in weird traps by him again. Damn right. That old fart is that unbelievable. Moten, give me the details. Wait, whoa, hang on a second. First, there's a place we need to go. You're coming to a place. So what's the proposal? Because that's what the chapter is called. Yeah, I am on the right page. General Rinko, I understand your feelings, but please consider calling for a meeting. All the officers in our center army are in uproar concerning the direction of our battle plan now that the left army has committed such a grave blunder. Please, sir. You really blabber on a lot, don't you? What? Hey man, even he's feeling sad. They're all feeling sad. Did you know that I'm a war orphan? Right as I was on the verge of starving to death in the dying embers of what used to be called my village. Lord Rempa saved me, and since then I have offered my entire being to fulfilling my purpose as my Lord's sword. But the actual man who taught me all I know of tactics and strategy was Genpo-sama. If my Lord could be considered my father, then he would be my grandfather. He's the second person whose debts I will never be able to repay. It's true that it was Genpo-sama's own mistake that led to his death, but just hearing people casually sprout tribe like I understand your feelings from the side honestly pisses me off quite a lot, sir. No, there's no need for concern. My lord will have finished adjusting the battle plan by tonight's end. The only thing we need to do is simply follow it. Yes, sir. They're all shaken. We've come to visit you, Ohan. We're coming in. And he's just practicing. Like, even in the night when he's supposed to be resting, he's still practicing. And just like, yeah, spear, yeah, spear. Oh, see, why the hell do I have to come along anyways? You look well. Alright, what's the proposal here? Get out. Nope. God, don't be like that. The Gyokahos seem to be in pretty bad shape, so he came thinking he might have taken quite a back beating. Now, Shin, you come to take a seat. Did you hear about Genpo? Yeah. Bet you were shocked. Not really, liar. The same Genpo who neither of you could even scratch was killed in just an instant. My spear... he's not wrong. My spear almost had him right there. He's not wrong. I might have already known of General Kanki's abilities, but honestly, even I'm surprised that he would score such a big hit so early on. That means there will be a gigantic wall right above the three of us who are aiming for the target. He's not wrong. He's just an ex-bandit. It doesn't matter, fam. He's still that powerful. At this point, that doesn't mean crap anymore. Exactly. What's important is how good he is at fighting. Low lives covering for other low lives. Yeah. Oh, I need to just chill a little. Just a little, fam. Just a little. Your spear technique is on point, but just a little. Chill down, you know? After defeating Genpo, Kanki also disappeared from the field. But the truth is he actually had to withdraw to the rear so that he could reform and replenish his forces. Okay. Though Genpo might have underestimated Kanki, Kanki in turn also underestimated Kaishibo. Seems the Kaishibo army was able to decimate Kanki's headquarters in just a small window of time he was given. Well, we were told that Kaishibo is as strong as Renpa in actual combat. Kaishibo is the commander of Wei's left army, by the way. But even so, having lost sight of Kanki, the Wei army won't be able to carelessly move from their location. The right battleground will probably remain a stalemate for some time yet. Sounds about right. Who cares about the right battleground? We should be worrying about the guys in front of us, right, Rinko? You're an idiot. What? Shin, your words just now are half right, but also half wrong. The truth is the left and right battlegrounds are both extremely important. The reason being, for the last 3 days, the Rinko army has been holding back its strength, waiting for either their left or right army to start pushing forward. Okay. From the second day onward, we have yet to take any major losses, in part due to our focus on defense, but it's more logical to assume it's mainly because Rinko of the Four Heavenly Kings has yet to use his full strength. Investigating Rinko. Hey man, Rinko was putting up a born and decent fight against Ohan, so no wonder. Somewhat, I've had my men squeeze the enemy prisoners for information. That's not fair. Share some info with me too. Under General Renpa, there exist 4 generals known as the Four Heavenly Kings. Every one of them has survived countless wars. Well, one of them is dead now. Every one of them has survived countless wars and together with Renpa. They are elites within elites. And in this battle, those same 4 vassals have been given the command of Wei's soldiers. Kind of like the army commander under General Oki. Yeah. Going by the position, you could say they are a small cut here. So let's read this page again. I've not really finished this page, but let's go back to the top. I don't know which page we're on. Basically, the page, you know, just paused and just made a cut. Anyway, the vassals. Kind of like the army commanders under General Oki. Going by the position, you could say they are alike, yes. But when it comes to their skill as generals, the Four Heavenly Kings' strength is miles ahead. Kaishibo, the leader of the Four Heavenly Kings is, well, to be fair, Genpo did say right-hand man, so I guess you could say that he's the leader. The leader of the Four Heavenly Kings is considered a ferocious warrior who has earned over 100 victories even when operating by himself. Kyoukai is considered to be one of the top 10 archers in China, a warrior who was evenly matched with Renpa back when he belonged to some small state. On the eve of the fall of his state, he pledged fealty to Renpa. Genpo is done. While Genpo, who spent long years acting as Renpa's advisor, was said to be a strategist of a level capable of serving as the head of military affairs for Xiao's entire military. Speaking of which, Genpo was also Renpa's teacher during his youth. And now that Genpo has fallen by Shin's hands today, Renpa could possibly begin moving tomorrow. I can definitely see that being the case. The way he looked earlier, I can definitely see that being the case. And finally, we have Rinko, the same enemy general that we've been put up against. If you read up on Renpa's services records, then you'll realize that out of the 4 Heavenly Kings, Rinko is the most dangerous one. In all of Renpa's grand battles, he has always handed to Rinko the most important or decisive tasks. Okay, he has got that much trust in him. In essence, countless headquarters have fallen to Rinko's terrifying power to break through enemy lines. After all, it seemed that once he even broke through even General Oki's defensive formation into headquarters, managing to land a cut on Oki himself. What? Yes. He even managed to land a blow on that General Oki. In last year's Jinzhou War, the strategist General Fuki was like a plaything in General Oki's hands. And there was even some warrior general called Shomo or something, who was that guy got wrecked. Who was cloven in half in an instant. Now I think about it, it's true that back when I felt he was just some average smug, it's true that back then I felt he wasn't just some average smug, so he really is a genuine monster. I see, so Rinko still hasn't hit us with his full strength yet, not at all. The moment either of the way left or right army circles around to block the Mogo army escape, Rinko should come charging at us at full strength. You think our entire army will be able to stop Rinko when he starts being serious? Honestly speaking, we don't have a chance. Yep, that's what I thought too. So what's the plan? You three just be like the vanguard and just like, yeah, you're not passing here. Like, just all three just stands together like, you're not passing through here. That's what I thought too. What do you mean that's what you thought? Are you guys moron? Don't just wait yourself before the battle even starts. If Kanki managed to defeat Genpo and we're aiming to go even higher than him, what the hell are we going to do when we can't even beat Rinko? The same Rinko who managed to cut even General Oki. That's bloody good. He's a worthy opponent. This is perfect for me too. Not only was I the first one of us to run into him, but also one of my objectives is the head of a general. Rinko of the Heavenly Kings' heads will be taken by me. Just watch. In this one battle, I'm going to shoot right past the both of you. Declaration of war. If it's just bold claims and anyone can make them, know your place, know your role. Once again, Shin, you're half wrong, half right. It's true that we absolutely must defeat Rinko, who is aiming for my grandfather's headquarters. However, he's going to propose they're going to team up. We won't be waiting for him to come first before killing him. Moten Yu. Tomorrow, the 3 units of the Hishin, Gyokoho, and Gakuga will set out and strike down Rinko together. If it's us 3, we should be able to achieve something. If we are to start Rinko, then we have no choice but to strike him first and kill him there. I agree. I want to see them 3 team up. I want to see them 3 team up. I want to see them 3 team up. I'm guessing that's the last. Yeah, that's the last page. I want to see them 3 team up, to be totally honest. Individually, I don't think so. As a 3-man squad, I can see them pull up a fight. Maybe. Maybe. But I can see them do something. Anyway, Chapter 214, Cooperative Battle. Form up, hurry. Group up closer. Don't leave any gaps. Move it. We're gonna kill Rinko with just our 3 units. Wait. Don't just include the Gyokoho as you please. Unless it's for an exceptional good reason. The Gyokoho has no intention of cooperating with anyone. Well, it is for a good reason. Moten. Gakuka unit. Our unit's strong point is ability to do battle in an elegant and calm manner. Moten-sama is giving a speech. That's rare. Yet we're also capable of thrusting ourselves into the midst of savage, blood-drenched combat. Okay. And today, it will be the latter. As I'm sure you all know, this isn't exactly my cup of tea, but right now there is a task before us that only we can accomplish. Today will become a brutal deathmatch. I see, it's been a while, so that's how it is. Okay, so they are ready to roll. Apologies, but I will be counting on you, everyone. Very simple speech, but also very effective. Even without saying much, Moten was able to fan his men's morale, because the soldiers knew that when Moten, who normally never asked for anything, made a request, it must be for an extremely crucial cause, yes. Gather up all the officers from 100 men command and above, and I'll explain the plan. Yes, sir. You see, the Gakukai unit seems to be so sweet. There's something I need to tell you. Yeah, they're all planning to team up. Rinko army orders from headquarters. So the battle to avenge Genpo-san will be the day after tomorrow. Send word to all officers. Taking it easy ends today. Yes, sir. All right. Let's get things started then. 5th day combat begins. The 5th day combat begins. Do not falter. All we need to do is hold the line and there won't be a problem. So we've got a Shin Central Army. Well, it's not going to be like that. The battle is now going to change. Maintain discipline. General, over there. There's a group of soldiers charging to the front. The Gakukai, yep, okay, they're just straight up charging. The Gakukai unit general, a message from Moten of the Gakukai unit. Is hereby switching back to an independent entity and heading out. We have left 200 soldiers to cover our spot, I believe it was. They just straight up left. Oh, they just straight up bounced. 200 out of 1,000, that's, I'm sorry. Moten, Gakukai's heading out to the front. Who the hell are these guys? They just suddenly came out, stopped them. Nope. Just no. They're just cruising past. Advance forward to the left. So that's Rinko's army command squad. Rinko command squad general. An enemy unit has pulled out in front of their army. They're heading right towards us. It's just a single unit with less 800 with less than 1,000 men. The fence units, catch them. Moten-sama, the enemy is beginning to encircle us. Just ignore them, okay? The enemy is still charging for us without regard. Are they aiming for me? Perhaps doesn't look like it's the Shin army's plan. If it's really only a single unit, then they're just rushing to their deaths. No, this is the plan. Moten, I don't want to say he's a strategist, but he definitely like saw things ahead. I know that, so we're going back in time. I know that already, Ohan. Considering how many times the Gakukai and the Gyokoho have been competing with each other up until now, it would be difficult to make them cooperate. But at this rate, sooner or later, we'll just be defeated. I'm sure you understand yourself that the Gyokoho unit, as it is now, is no match for Rinko. That goes for the Gakukai and the Hishin unit as well. Don't just go deciding that. With the appearance of Rempa, this final battle of the Wei invasion campaign has taken on a completely different meaning. In the 3 siege battles that we've taken part in until now, our units have each accomplished different measures of merit and whatnot. Speaking bluntly, that sort of merit isn't even enough to spread our names throughout Shin, much less to the other states. But right now we're going up against the famous Rempa. Now that Rempa has taken to the field, this battle will have attracted the eager attention of the entirety of China. And you just see the Shi, Yan, Han, Wei, Zhao, and Chu. All of them. Basically, whoever takes his head out is going to be known all across the land. The attention of the entirety of China. Even if they're both generals, the weight of a wall commander's head cannot even compare to that of Rinko of the 4 Heavenly Kings, yeah? But if we stick to what we've been doing so far, we will never defeat Rinko. And if we cannot slay Rinko, Shin's Commander-in-Chief General Mogo will be at risk. In the event that we actually do lose General Mogo, then we will have been completely defeated by a Wei army led by Rempa, not Zhao. Do you really think you can keep going on about becoming a playing it smart? And playing it very, 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 very smart. Just using basically their aims and ambitions against them. Makes sense. I would never have thought that I'd hear the words Great General of the Heavens come from your mouth, Moten. Fu. Again, that one expression, fu. That's true, I guess. As far as that topic's concerned, I'm not quite as heated up about it as you two. But just this once, I'm different from the usual me, Ohan. Just like I said earlier, I cannot allow my grandfather Mogo to be killed by Rinko. He's my precious grandfather who's always been watching out for this unruly grandson of his. That's why he's so motivated. Moten. Flashback to Shin and Xiao. What meaningless drivel. It ain't meaningless at all. It's not like I have a grandfather or a parent or anything, but I can understand that pain. The one guy who I could consider my family was killed. Fine, Moten. The Hushin unit will throw their lot in with you. After all, it's about time we taught the world that the age of old farts ain't going to last forever. Hey, I like that. I like that a lot. Well, what about you, Ohon? Oh, and maybe. Depends on... Alright, that's enough. Depends on the plan. That's all you're going to get, but that's more than enough, I'd say. Wedge formation. If they wish to target my head with those numbers, they'll have to break in through a single point, but they won't be able to bypass my troops that easily. Then here is the plan. First, my Gakuga unit will set off by itself and push towards Rinko Command, scoring one charge. Wait a second, what's that about yourself? Doesn't that mean that at the end of the day, you'll be the only one to kill? No. If I could do that, then we wouldn't need us. Exactly. First, we won't be aiming for Rinko. Our target is now Scatter. It's why does it have to... Frustrating. That's all I can say. They're attacking the squad, basically, the soldiers. Here they come. All troops, brace yourself. Ho! Let's do this, everyone. Why don't you show me the strength of the Shin army? Moten, income, kill them all. Now scatter. Yeah. Just spreading out. Just, yeah. Let's all... Rinko's soldiers, chapter 215. They've actually split the already tiny strike force of 800. How do you know it's 800? How does he just know with like just one glance, like, okay, that's 800 exactly. Oh, okay, that's 773. Like, how does he just know with just, how does he know that exact number? Anyway, they've actually split the already tiny strike force of 800 into 5 even smaller groups. What are they hoping to accomplish against our 5,000 troops here? Though it would have been a slim chance, focusing their force to break through at one point would have been their first bet. Alright, moving, and now he's trying to break in normally anyway. This can't even be considered a surprise tactic, it's just a surprise. You're achieving nothing and walking to your behind. Mogo-sama, the young master, the Gakuga unit has just broken into enemy formation by himself. What? The Gakuga just, what is he? And he's just sweating. Call him back immediately. Yes, sir. No, wait. Mogo-sama. Are you still holding 10 back as a 300 man? Oh, okay. Being it will just impede his growth. It's because you don't keep an eye on him to begin with. You should put a little more trust in 10. Alright. Though he's a girlish brat, his perception is already far beyond an average 1,000 man commander. That's something which you should know best, father. Believe in 10. If he dies, then that just means that that's a great parent right there. If he dies, then that just means that's all he was capable of. 10. Look, Grandpa, Mogo-sama, send word to General Domon. Tell him the Gakuga unit's right to operate independently remains in effect. They are allowed to move freely. Sir, but go. Yes, sir. I've always known 10, that you are the most talented man to be born into the Mo family in the last 3 gen... Okay. However, you absolutely must not die in Wayne. Yeah, if he's that talented, I mean... the way he's describing me, like, that talented? Okay. The enemy is breaking in from an unexpected area. What the hell is going on? It's because they're aiming for the gaps between our troops. If that's what the plan was, then it's far too weak. Since right in those positions, I've placed my own personal soldiers, veterans of over 100 battle. And yeah, it's the same squad that we saw earlier with just the white armor just like piercing through everyone. Oh, that guy just got... I mean, it wouldn't be Kingdom if there wasn't one in each small, and let's be totally honest here. So that guy just got slashed. Moten-sama, yeah. Rinko's soldiers have finally appeared. Alright. Well, it shouldn't be a problem leaving our infantry to handle the enemy here. Our cavalry is ready to move at any time, Shindono. What? You're not aiming for Rinko. What the hell is that supposed to mean, Moten? The Gakuga unit's targets tomorrow will be the special unit, then it's just Rinko, basically. Is that what he's planning? So basically, he's going to be the diversion, and they're then going to have to, take Rinko out. Will be Rinko's soldiers. What? Rinko's soldiers, huh? So you're saying you're aiming for his troops. That's right. What do you mean, that's right? It's true that Rinko is a monster, but even so, that doesn't mean he's capable of breaking through defensive formations of hundreds and thousands of soldiers just by himself. Also very true. Rinko will always, without fail, be accompanied by his own personal soldiers, all of who have survived numerous war zones together with him. It is only because he leads those troops that Rinko possesses such terrifying breakthrough ability. Going by the information we obtained from the captives, Rinko brought 700, okay, so it's 800 versus 700, I guess. 700 of his elite soldiers with him when he was exiled to Wei, and these 700 men have been lying in wait for this entire battle, waiting for the moment to strike. The Gakuka unit's objective tomorrow is specifically to target and slay these 700 men. 800 versus 700, that's like 800 versus 700, expert soldiers. By accomplishing this, Rinko will be rendered incapable of destroying Mogo's headquarters. Easier said than done. You could say that there lies a bigger meaning on the prep work side for this. It won't be that easy. On the first day, my Gyoku fought with them, exactly. Whether it be individual prowess or teamwork, they were superior in both facets. You're probably aiming to get the jump on them, knowing that they'll be unstoppable once they've started moving. But even so, the ones who will suffer the greater losses from your exchange will probably be the Gakuga unit, Moten. What's his plan here? What's his plan here? Straight up. Like, they are just being slashed. This guy got stabbed. That guy lost an arm, stabbed from the back. And he's able to take out of you. How's the situation, Gramps? Not only are Rinko's soldiers positions just as Moten-sama predicted, but due to their white coloring, the other squads have managed to easily locate and engage them too. Alright. The struggling against them part seems to be just as you predicted too. Dear me. Why are we not heading out Shindona? Well, we're not meant to be assisting the Gakuga unit. At this rate, they're going to. We don't move until we're given the signal. This is also part of Moten's plan. Hon-sama, as we thought, the Gakuga are struggling. Perhaps there was a mistake with this plan after all. No, I don't think that's the case. A form of framework is necessary in advance if you wish to take down a large figure such as Rinko. If we were to strike at Rinko, those formidable Rinko soldiers will doubtlessly end up posing a significant obstacle in our path, which is why Moten is now attempting to eliminate them first. Of course, this is I don't think he can do it, to be totally honest, but he actually offered to take the most costly role himself, and you can just see they'd be okay. It looks like a pretty even battle, except for Moten himself. Like, he is actually putting up a decent fight. Like, while he's still smiling, he's like, yeah. Looks like you've truly made up your mind this time around, Moten. The Gakuga unit is easily affected by emotions. So long as you stand at the forefront showing off your resolve, then the Gakuga unit's morale will rise and they will display an even greater than normal strength. And that's maybe how they can bridge that gap. What's the matter, everyone? Are you already out of breath? Not yet. And they just keep pushing. 800 versus 700, but they keep going on. Yeah, Rinko's like, what's going on here? What? My troops are actually getting killed? Nani? Wait a second. Why are you doing? Why are you doing this, Moten? Why are you putting yourself out there like some sort of sacrificial pawn? Dumbass, I'm not planning on becoming some sort of martyr. It's simply because at the moment neither the Hishin unit or the capable of this task. They don't have the numbers. Straight up, they lost so many units in the first day. He's got the numbers. He could actually pull it off somewhat. I chose to do it because only I can do it. That's all there is to it. Everything is for the sake of bringing down Rinko. This is as fierce as he's ever looked. Just like, yeah, this is as fierce as he's ever looked. With us three combined, it's time. That's come. It's the signal. So Ohon, Shin, I leave the rest to you two. And here they go. Ohon and Shin. Here they go. Chapter 216. Oh, what a cover page. That's my favorite. I think that's one of my favorite, if not my favorite cover page so far. Just the three of them. The three future the rivals, but also teammates in this case. Chapter 216 closing in. Move out Hishin unit. We go Gyokuho unit. And here they go. All of them. Well, I wonder what all the other army is thinking though right now. Because they're just like, what's going on here? Why are they all leaving? What are we supposed to do? Will the infantry we left behind be alright? We passed on the important points to the squad leaders, Go Shin. We're leaving the commander to you. More importantly, the question is whether or not the Gakuga unit will be able to hold out before we manage to reach Rinko. It's not looking that well, but they're still putting up a fight. It's pretty even, I'd say. Moten-sama. We've taken significant losses. If we lose any more soldiers, we'll be at risk of immediately booking. Yes, I know, but in exchange, we've taken out a fair number of Rinko's men too. Send orders to... I'm starting to really... I think I liked Moten before, but really a lot right now in this volume. Send orders to have my personal troops pull back and regroup. Your troops, General, that's right. Now hurry, yes sir. Dear me, so the target from the very beginning was my personal troops. Those men are a limited resource, as precious as my own limbs. Send in waste soldiers to plug... Wow, that's kind of... just like, send in waste, I don't care about them, so just send them in, right? And my eyebrow messed up again. Yay. Strengthen the encirclement too. Don't let a single man escape. Yes, sir. But here comes a Hishin unit. Don't waste your time on a small fighters, just sweep them away and charge right through. Hooray! You can see that the enemy is reacting far too slowly to our advance. There is an opening. We'll break through them using that. This just might work, Shinnono. With this, we'll be able to make up for a time lost in delaying our attack. Yeah, I know. I told you everything is going just as planned. You'll make it in time precisely because you set out late, was it? That's right. The moment the Gakuga unit first engaged the enemy, all the way soldiers were probably on guard thinking this was some sort of concert attack with other units, yeah. But the only one to move was the Gakuga, who simply charged was the enemy commander all by himself, thereby grabbing all the enemy's attention, yep. And then they didn't focus on you. Simple. Distraction. The longer we delay our attack, the more attention the enemy focuses on the Moten and his men. And if there are no obstructions, then it only takes a moment for our cavalry to reach Rinko command unit. Let's go. It's Rinko's here we go. It's the enemy command unit. Alright, from here on we're going to break through with brute force. Moten, some of the other two units are closing in yet. Well, then I guess it's time for our final parting gift. Pull back our left and right flanks immediately, and we're slowly retreating too. They're running. They're not running away. They've done their part. Don't let them escape. Chase them. A path has opened up in front of us. Hey man, Hunsama, an opening to the front. Impossible. Was this Moten's handiwork too? Yeah man, he's a tactician and he's a good combatant. Exactly the right mix of an opponent. He actually struck such a devastating blow to even one of Rempa's vassals. As a young one, you know, he's not kanky. He's like, could be one of the 6th grade generals. He's not that. He's just a young one, and he's doing so much. And even one of Rempa's vassals. Furthermore, he even managed to direct the 3 units who have always been at odds with to move as a single coalition. It seems him being promoted to 1,000-man commander so fast wasn't just for show. No, Moten's abilities might have already surpassed the level of 1,000-man command. Hey, give him that hype, fam. That hype. Another group is closing in from the left. What? Around 300 men strong. From the right flank as well. Around 200 soldiers. Impossible. Since when? They already managed to break. Yeah, go. Push through them. We've already come this far. The momentum should do the rest. Look, those flags. Rinko's just ahead of us. Rinko. Revenge for Kabuki-sama. And you've got what's her name? Damn it, I keep forgetting her name. What's her name? I don't. Kyoukai. Damn it! It took me a while. I kept thinking like Kaio 10, Kyoukai, or Ace. I don't know what Ace came to mind. Obviously not Ace, but they kind of look a little the same. Incoming from the front. What? Shit! They caught us. Hey man, you gotta out of the way. You're not going anywhere, fam. What? These guys, soldiers. The Rinko soldiers, hurry up and finish them off. Well, for Rinko soldiers to appear here, wasn't Moten supposed to have driven them off already? These are probably the last remaining squads responsible for defending Rinko. He actually sent them out again without a thought for his own safety. How bold. It seems they really are offense-oriented through and through, yeah. However, as long as we overcome this, there will no longer be any other strong warriors protecting Rinko. He could be running away though, you don't know that. He could be retreating. Although to be fair, he is an offense-minded person, so I don't think he would. You shit, it's really our pain in the eye. He just takes out. Did he take out 3? He took out 3 of them. Alright, just a bit more. Captain behind us. What's behind us? The others can't follow at all. They are struggling hard. What are you doing, Shin, though? You must keep pushing forward. This is Rinko's final line of defense. If it's Shin, then I'm sure you can break through. Yeah, and he just gets... Okay, he takes him out, though. Like, he gets stuck, and he's like... takes him out while, yo, he's that... Go shit. Do not mind us. I hope they're all going to be okay. Do not go and take Rinko's head. So sweet, kill that. Hurry up and go. So sweet. I'll go back, Kyoukai. We has a need of that man in the future. I'll leave it to you, yeah. I'm gonna head right for Rinko. Yeah, Kyoukai. 10, you know, just gets rid of all of them. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. And Rinko's like, okay, what the heck. The greatest blow this time around is the loss of more than half of my personal troops. Seems like I'll need to think of something else for the real upcoming show, but still, that's all there is to it. Everything other than that isn't really anything to make a fuss over, and Shin is here, and there's a second horse there, which I'm assuming is Ohon. Yeah. Shin and Ohon, because even if the enemy managed to close in on me, slide, they will never be able to defeat me. Yeah, we're just hopping right into the next chapter. Final chapter of this volume, 217. Shin in one. Is this supposed to imply in what he strikes him? Shin strikes him down, or does Shin get struck down in one breath? I don't know. Chapter 217. Kyoukai, why have you returned? We'll fight them off as we slowly retreat. Shouldn't we be heading to Shin? No, leading Rinko's soldiers over to where Shin isn't exactly a good idea. We'll leave taking Rinko's head to them. Hey, they're here. Wei Army General Rinko. Shin Army. He Shin Unit. Shin Army. Gokoho Unit. Ohon. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they can pull up. What's this? You're the one from before. I do believe you were from the Shin Unit. The name Shin. It looks like we meet again. I ain't letting you get away this time, Rinko. You have it the wrong way around. This time I won't be letting you off like before. The hell did you say, bastard? This goes for the spear whirler over there too. The two of you haven't judged your enemy properly. 2 on 1? 2 on 1? Did you really think just the two of you would be enough to handle me? And that triggered them. Screw me, asshole. It just goes right into like, yeah, bro. Like, what you saying, fam? These guys are. Well, I don't mind taking them both on at the same time. Let's approach this in a more efficient manner, shall we? We'll leave the easier looking boy for later. Yeah. If you're, I mean, Ohon is probably the better fighter. Shin, though, once he has that serious mode on, I don't think you know what you're up for. As I thought, the one I should take, and he goes straight for Ohon. The one I should take care for first is this troublesome looking spear wielder. And what's Ohon gonna do? Ohon defends. Yeah, Ohon like against Rinko is also with his sword like Huntama out of the way, and they just got killed straight up. They just got slashed. Shit. Well, Ohon is still trying with his spear technique. You might be full of vigor, but your technique is still a bit shaky from your injury. This guy. Oh, that was fast. Shin of the Shin Unit. 2 on 1. If you've already come this far, then I guess there's no helping it. He's aiming for Shin. First, we'll start with you. Stop. Shit. No. Shin is like, get out of here, son. Get out of here, son. You're the one who's misjudging people's strength, Rinko. I'm gonna teach you just who's really the strongest one here. In front of Ohon. In front of Ohon too. Like, son, I'm the GOAT. What's happening over at Rinko? It's no good. We can't see due to the dust coming from the fighting. It looks like the Gakuga unit is pulling back though. In exchange, the Hishin and Gyoko have gone in. Is that a combination move with the Gakuga? But for all three to just move with their own accord like this, even if they're independent units, there will be a large repercussions for this if they don't manage to achieve anything. That goes without saying, but I'm sure that they themselves are the ones that are the most aware of that. Ohon, Shin. And here this goes Shin. Yo, Rinko's like trying to defend is suited to real combat. Like some of like Rinko's armor is just like crackling. In other words, those who are capable of bringing out more power the stronger their opponent is. Well, it's true that everyone possesses some amount of this trait, but yeah, a lot of that. But the difference it produces in this boy is simply ridiculous, not to mention the abnormal weight of this one blow. And there's still Ohan you need to think of here. Quit interfering, Ohan. You're the one who's interfering. Oh, still rivals. But hey man, it works. If it works, it works. This guy is my prey. Are you freaking kidding me, you asshole? The two of them are closing in together. Renko-san. No. No. Yo. This guy just straight up matrixed them. Just like. Just straight up matrixed them. I mean, he stabbed Ohan in the arm. I don't know where he stabbed Shin. Oh, wow. This guy's... He's too good. Way too good. Is that man human? Exactly. Just way too good. You really are strong after all. Looks like being able to wound even General Oki wasn't just some idle rumor. I would appreciate it if you didn't joke around on that matter. Well, not like I expect you to understand just what it means to go up against General Oki. Don't sell us short, we know exactly what it means. Just saying, but that guy over there is from the same family as General Oki, yeah, just the main branch. Then what about you? Me? I'm the one who inherited General Oki's glaive. The man who inherited his dying will. And the man who will surpass all other generals and become the strongest general in history. Oki's glaive and dying will. The strongest general in history is quite a big claim. That would mean you surpass even my Lord General Renpa. That goes without saying. After I'm done with you, Renka's the next one. Okay, Shin. Come on now. Come on now. Just. Okay, just a little. Just calm down, just a little. Ooh. Oh. You talk too much, shit. You talk too much. Just get slashed just across the face, across this shin, across the forehead. I would prefer it if you did not get ahead of yourself, since today will be the last day of your life after all. And that's where the volume. Oh, we've got like a strength chart. Alright, let's go quickly through this strength chart. Shin 817, strength 88 plus A, leadership 70, knowledge 70. Ryufyu, knowledge 7. Well, alright, that's not much of an attack. I was just gonna see like Shin. I just want to compare like Shin's strength to like the other three, and like his leadership and knowledge. So strength 88 plus A, leadership 70, knowledge 70. Mobu, strength 99, leadership 90, knowledge 83. Beware of falling rocks. Alright. Shin 88 plus A, 70 on 70. Kyoukai 91 plus a big. Alright, so you know what I was saying earlier, that I feel like Shin, if he actually gets like properly serious, he's stronger than Kyoukai. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Strength 91 plus big A, leadership 80, knowledge 87. So Shin is just way behind. What about obviously Hoken, strength over 100? Of course. I mean, come on. Knowledge, not an idiot. But come on. Ribaku, strength unknown, leadership 98, knowledge 100, politics 88. Ohan, that's what I wanted to see. Strength 89. What was Shin's strength? 88. Ooh, just a little stronger. Leadership 86, which is much higher than Shin's. And knowledge 89, which is much higher than Shin's 70 as well. Where is Moten? Moten, strength 87. So Moten is the weakest in terms of strength, but leadership, he's got 85. Above Shin as well, but below Ohan. But knowledge 90, which is above everyone else. You've got Osen, unknown, ambition, secretly 100. Kanki, 93, 92, 95, cruelty, 99, 99 eyeballs. Alright. Fair enough. Renpa, strength 97. 97. Okay, so who can match him? Mobu can match him in strength. Who's got 99. Mobu can match him. Hoken, of course, can match him. Over 100. Come on, of course. But who else? I think that's about it. We don't know Ocean, and Kanki's strength is at 93. Rempa at 97. The strongest one besides Hoken. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Anyway, folks, this was volume 20. I will see you guys next time. Until then, everyone, peace out and have a nice day.